Today on the Stay-at-Home Chef, I'm showing you how to make homemade extracts. If you are ready to take your baking to a whole new level, then you are going to want to start making your own homemade extracts. I'm going to show you how to make 6 different kinds today, but the same methods will be used to make any extract. So we have coconut, mint, almond, vanilla, orange, and lemon. Whew, made it through all of them. The first thing you'll need are little jars like this. You can do it in a mason jar, or these cute little clear bottles are awesome too. But if you want your extracts to last the longest, you'll use a bottle that's like this that is not clear. These are made out of amber glass. They prevent light from penetrating the liquid inside. They'll make your extract last longer, and they're really easy to find online. I'll give a link to find them on my website. You'll also need a whole bunch of vodka. So I've bought a really nice vodka because the quality of your ingredients really matters when making your homemade extract. The whole point of making your own homemade extracts is to get the best quality. So do not skimp when it comes to the quality of the ingredients themselves. We'll start by making mint extract. So I'm just going to take mint leaves and drop them into the bottle. Now for these 8-ounce bottles, you want to fill it all the way full, and it helps if you kind of muddle the mint leaves a little beforehand. With mint leaves, the flavor is trapped inside, so muddling them a little bit before stuffing them in will release their oils, which contain all the flavor. It takes about 1 cup of loosely packed mint leaves for an 8-ounce jar. Next, you'll grab a funnel, then we'll just pour in vodka through our funnel, just about almost to the top of the jar. You want to leave just a little bit of space. Then we will pop the lid on, and this is ready to go. It'll take about 6 weeks for this to be ready. You want to just give it a little shake every 2 to 3 days. This bottle has been sitting for 6 weeks. When it comes to the mint leaves, they definitely lose a little bit of color from this bright, vibrant green, but don't worry, you can simply strain it out once the flavor has been infused into the vodka. Next, we'll work on our vanilla extract. You'll need some fresh vanilla beans, and you can order these online. They're super expensive, but they are a great investment because you can reuse them over and over. You'll need 4 to 6 vanilla beans. What you want to do is take a sharp knife and slice it down the center to expose the little seeds inside. You can see the beautiful vanilla inside, and this is where all the flavor is. Now these are a little tall for my jars, so I'm just going to cut them in half and then slide them into my bottle, and I'm using the amber glass for this one. Then just like we did with the mint, grab a funnel and pour in vodka to fill it almost all the way to the top. Just leave a little 1/2 inch gap. Now this one is our one that has been sitting for 6 weeks. It was in a clear bottle, so you can see the color as the vanilla flavor infuses with the vodka. Now vanilla is great because you can reuse those vanilla bean pods that you put inside. Once you run low, or once it's sat for 6 weeks, you can strain it out and then refill it with more vodka using the same pods several times. Now nut extracts are the easiest to make. You want to peel them so they don't have that brown shell on them. These are some slivered almonds. You can also do pecans or walnuts for those extracts as well. Then I find it easiest to get them in with a funnel, so I'll start pouring these in. You want to use about 1/2 cup of almonds. Then once again, just pour the vodka right on in to fill it. So this is the one that's been sitting for 6 weeks. You can tell it takes on a little bit of a yellow tint. Next, we're making coconut extract. For this, you'll want a fresh coconut. This is so much better than using those unsweetened coconut flakes. Once you crack open your coconut, you can use a sharp knife to cut little strips of the coconut meat. Then we'll just slide those little strips into our bottle. You'll need about 1/2 cup of coconut, and you'll top it off once again with vodka. This is the one that's been sitting for 6 weeks, and you can see it's a lot more cloudy than the fresh one. Last, I'm showing you how to make citrus extracts. We're going to make orange and lemon, and for these you just need the peel. What I like to do is take a plain old potato peeler and slowly peel off strips of the peel, getting as little of the white part as possible. Then you'll just slide those right into the bottle. You only really need about the peel from 1 large orange, and then fill her on up. Now for lemon extract, it's kind of the same idea, but you'll need to use 2 lemons since they are smaller. And once again, bottoms up. Here are our bottles that have been sitting for 6 weeks. You can see that they've taken on a yellow and orange tint, and here are the ones that we just made. I'd say that just about covers all of your basic extracts. So you should be able to make any extract you want now at home. And trust me, they are so much better. You're going to love having your own homemade extracts in the pantry. Don't forget to shake them every 2 to 3 days. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow, and check out the rest of my videos, where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. See you later.